heart of the Midwest in Kansas City, Missouri. We are live at Ameristar Casino for Shamrock Fighting Championships, where tonight it's some of the Midwest brightest stars as we bring you Shamrock FC 310. Good evening, I am Jeremy Johnson, and tonight, along with my partner Kevin Engel, we have a stacked card of fights.
Another stacked card here in KC, gonna be a great night of fights.
It is our main event this evening. We'll feature the very tough wrestler in Johnny Eblen. He'll be taking on Tyler Lee.
Tyler Lee, a jiu-jitsu brown belt. I'm really interested in this battle between a very good jiu-jitsu practitioner and a very good wrestler.
Johnny Eblen, a tough wrestler out of Mizzou, comes from the line of Michael Chandler and Tyron Woodley. He also trains an American Top Team with some of the best. This one should be an amazing main event. And then in our co-main event this evening, it will feature Duran Carlos. He'll be taking on Nick Radka.
Again, a wrestler against a jiu-jitsu practitioner. The jiu-jitsu purple belt in Radka looking to get a submission on Carlos tonight.
Now, Duran Carlos, though, has knockout power in both of his hands. He looks for a quick finish tonight against the very tough Nick Radka. It's time. It's Shamrock FC 310. Let me send it up to the cage to Stephen Bayer to kick us off.
Kansas City! Are you ready? Anybody wants to see a knockout tonight? Let me hear a KO. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, this is Shamrock FC 310, and tonight somebody's going down. Let's bring out our first bout of the evening, Johnny Roberts.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shamrock Fighting Championships 310, live from Kansas City, Missouri at the Ameristar Casino. I am Jeremy Johnson. Tonight, along with my broadcast partner, Kevin Engel, we are going to kick this night off as Johnny Roberts makes his way to the cage. He is coming off his first win in the world of mixed martial arts with a huge KO at only 1 minute and 45 seconds. Now, the former high school wrestler tonight says he looks to test his ground game in the cage. He said that I know my hands worked well, but tonight I'm going to work on the ground.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. It's always interesting to see somebody go out of their comfort zone inside the cage.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Patrick Pace.
Training alongside Rudy Bears and the Caveman crew, it is Patrick Pace. He comes to us by way of Pine Bluff, Missouri. Now, he is a super strong athlete for his size. One of those is always tough to deal with whenever they are that strong in a slight weight division like this. As we go to our Supplement Superstore's tail of the tape, Patrick Pace, 30 years old, 6 foot tall, 159 pounds. Johnny Roberts, 24 years old, 5'9", 153 pounds.
You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make, so it's time to take.
Look for Pace in this one to work that takedown defense. He's worried about that ground game. We're going to see how this one plays out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening, he stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs in at 153 pounds. Fighting out of Kansas City, Missouri. Give it up for Johnny Roberts. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 6 feet tall. He weighs in at 159 pounds. Fighting out of Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Please welcome Patrick Pace.
Breaking into the action here for our first contest at lightweight, Johnny Roberts in the blue tape, Patrick Pace in the red, quick touch of the gloves and into the action. Big shot already here coming out of Johnny Roberts, looking for that takedown.
Good job by Roberts, shot right under the first punch Pace through. Got a nice, easy takedown. Passing right in the half guard.
Now moves into side control. Pace scrambling to get back up, looks for a takedown of his own. Both of these fighters, a lot of herky-jerky energy here to start.
Right, a lot of nervous energy to start the fight. Both fighters should calm down here shortly. Now Roberts has settled into the full guard of Pace.
Roberts now trying to posture up a bit. Pace looking to get on that cage, walk up, nice move to get back to his feet.
Pace wants to disengage from here. He wants to be standing up.
Both fighters looking for that takedown, not time, fighting a little taller. Oh, big
right
shot
hand
there out of Pace.
And Roberts shoots immediately after eating that right hand.
Both fighters starting to swing wild. Superman punch and misses. Eats some knees. Pace is starting to move more almost into that counter puncher roll now. Oh! Ho, ho. That one landed right in the head of Roberts.
Yeah, he was holding the top of his head.
Yeah, I don't think he knew where he was there for a moment. We have some blood coming out of the nose here of Roberts.
I think that blood is going to be from that first right hand Pace landed earlier in the round.
A lot of pressure here out of Roberts, down to a minute and a half in this second round.
I think Roberts is taking this time to kind of gather his wits about him also.
Well, I mean, to take a shot like that into the head, that's a tough one, as it is raising a hematoma, as we can see here, as he's right in front of the booth. Pace doing a good job here, though, of controlling that top position and the back here of Roberts. Starting to land some ground and pound, looks to get one hook in. Again, right in front of us here.
Roberts in a completely defensive position at the moment.
This is not where he wants to be. He has to do something. Referee is right on top of the action here. Roberts trying to roll now, looking to make some moves.
If Roberts should get a little closer to the fence, he could use it to try and stand up out of this.
Roberts trying to control that wrist, but he's eating punches heavily here. Back into a half guard position. Roberts.
Pace steps right over into mount very easily.
10 seconds remaining here in this second round. Thank you for joining us on Facebook. And for that afterwards, please go over to flowcombat.com or the Flow Sports app on Roku and Apple TV 4 to continue the broadcast tonight. Again, a pretty commanding round there for Patrick Pace.
Yeah, that round was a lot clearer for Patrick Pace. That's an easy 10-9, maybe even possibly a 10-8 at points. You know, some judges, I'm not a 10-8 type of guy, but in the rules, you can give a 10-8 for a pretty dominant round like that.
As we go to our Mattingly Lumber instant replay, we see the big kick coming here, I'm sure.
Brought to you by Modelo, the official beer of Shamrock FC.
A lot of heavy punches there out of Patrick Pace again. Yes, that one right to the head.
Yeah, looked like he caught a knee. He kind of leaned into that kick, caught the knee of Pace, but it's a legal move because Pace was attempting to throw a kick. Roberts just leaned his head into it and hit his knee on top of his head.
All right, fight fans, here we
third and final round. Big stiff jab out of Pace. Again, Pace trying to go up top. Now, it makes you wonder, Kevin, has Roberts fully recovered from that second round? There was a lot of damage done.
Yeah, a lot of damage. Took a good right hand, took that knee to the top of the head. Big punches from Pace.
Pace ducks under.
Roberts is swinging wild. Takes a front kick to the face and another right hand. Another right hand. Roberts is too wild with his punches, and Pace is countering with big right hands.
Top pressure here is the name of the game.
If I'm in the corner of Pace, I tell him to separate from this position. He's just dominating.
Yeah, trying again that head and arm throw, ends up giving up his back. We do have a bit of blood here all over the broadcast booth already, so gotta love it. Referee sees enough and stops the action. Big win here for Patrick Pace, getting the stoppage. Referee was just not seeing enough out of Johnny Roberts in order to let him continue here. Fighter safety is of the utmost importance. Taking a look here again at our Mattingly Lumber instant replay. That was a great finish there out of Patrick Pace here. Looking, gets that top position in the mount. Not a lot of action there out of Johnny Roberts on the bottom. You have to show movement when you are in that position to try to save yourself.
You have to what's called intelligently defend yourself. So intelligently defending yourself is attempting to escape position. Whether you're giving up mount or giving up your back, you're attempting to better your position. You're attempting to survive. You can't just sit there curled up and get hit. Even if you're not getting hit super hard, you're still getting hit and you're not attempting to better your position. The ref's gonna stop the fight every time for your safety.
A good fight to kick off the night here on Facebook. Again, join us over at flowcombat.com and the Flow Sports app to continue watching. Let's send this one up to the cage to Stephen Baer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended 1 minute and 28 seconds of the third round. Your winner by tap out due to strikes out of the red corner, Patrick Pace.
Another big win inside the Shamrock FC cage for Patrick Pace. We still have a lot more action to come. Again, join us over at flowcombat.com and the Flow Sports app on Roku and Apple TV 4. And we'll be right back right after this at Shamrock Fighting Championships.
Olathe Toyota's 24th anniversary.
Our biggest anniversary ever.
Our biggest discounts this year. 72 RAV4s up to $4,300 off from $189 a month. 61 Highlanders up to $5,000 off from $299 a month. 20 Tacomas up to $4,000 off from $175 a month.
Need a lower price? Come see us.
Plus, test drive this week. You could win $1,000 this week through Saturday and open Sunday.
Huge anniversary savings. I-35 in Santa Fe, Olathe Toyota.
And we are back here at Shamrock Fighting Championships as Joe Estrada comes to us from Burlington, Iowa to take on Trevor Johnson.
Let's bring out our next bout of the evening, Joe Estrada.
Very happy to be back in the Shamrock FC cage all the way from Burlington, Iowa. Joe Estrada looks to make a statement that he deserves to be back tonight. Although coming off a loss in his last outing, he wants to get that back. He has been training for over 10 years in the world of mixed martial arts. This was a 6-day-a-week training camp for this fight. Look for Estrada to try to push the pace in this fight. He's a very aggressive fighter and said that that is where his best options are going to be, is to push that pace. Again, thank you for joining us at flowcombat.com. Don't forget to follow behind the scenes on our Instagram page and on Twitter at Shamrock_FC.
Let's bring out his opponent tonight, Trevor Johnson.
Coming to the cage by way of Cameron, Missouri, it is Trevor Johnson. Now, coming off a big win via rear naked choke in his last outing, he looks to keep that momentum going. As we go to our Supplement Superstore's Tale of the Tape, Trevor Johnson, 30 years old, 5'9", 155.8 pounds. Joe Estrada, 35 years old, 5'10", 154.8 pounds. The lightweights always bring it here, Kevin. Fast-paced action generally out of all of these guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, fighting out of the blue corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighs in at 154.8 pounds. Fighting out of Burlington, Iowa. Please give it up for Joe Estrada. His opponent tonight, fighting from across the cage out of the red corner this evening. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall. He weighs in at 155.8 pounds. Fighting out of Cameron, Missouri, please welcome Trevor Johnson.
Referee Mike Anglin has the call for this fight. This fight is 3 3-minute rounds in the Shamrock FC lightweight division. Joe Estrada in the blue tape, Trevor Johnson in the red. Quick touch of the gloves and into the action. Johnson already going up high with the kick there. Joe Estrada started this journey in MMA at 300 pounds and used this basically as a way to lose weight, but has been training and competing in MMA for over 10 years now. Johnson getting him to the cage, looking for that takedown.
Yeah, it looked like Johnson had a single leg momentarily. He gave it up to push Estrada against the cage.
Estrada looking here at that guillotine choke position from the standing.
Putting a lot of effort into it. If he doesn't get it, he might wear his arms out.
Again, from that top position, how hard is this to finish, Kevin?
It's pretty hard. You're going to spend a lot of energy, and he lets go of it smartly. If he would have held on any longer, he probably would have blew out his arms.
Looking for the arm bar coming in now.
Now Estrada should push those legs down and pass.
Johnson looking to finish. Big slam coming out of Estrada halfway through the first round.
Johnson needs to grab the head of Estrada and pull his posture down.
Again into the arm bar. Nice transition there out of Trevor Johnson to finish Joe Estrada. Very sneaky position there out of Trevor Johnson as we go to the Mattingly Lumber instant replay.
Yeah, that started a little earlier. Johnson was looking for the triangle. Estrada got out of it. Johnson transitioned perfectly right into the armbar.
Nice display of jiu-jitsu out of Trevor Johnson. Coming to us by way of Team NLD. Adding the 12th win in his mixed martial arts career tonight. Let's send this one up to the cage to Stephen Baer to give us our results.
Ladies and gentlemen, this bout has ended. 1 minute and 40 seconds of the first round. Your winner by tap out due to armbar out of the red corner this evening, Trevor Johnson.
Big win for Trevor Johnson. Very excited for his team there. As I said, moves to 12 wins in the world of mixed martial arts. Working that submission game, looking good. But we still have more action to come as we'll be right back right here at Shamrock Fighting Championships.